一心の国取りから24年。
Okay. Attack power 13. Oh, I know why. I know what the difference was. Okay. Yeah, this is the other game I did. This is the playthrough I did on stream. This one has 1 attack power more because of the masks. When you get the masks, you can spend skills to get attack power. Which means I actually could have even gone and done Demon of Hatred there. But I hate that boss. Nothing beats some beer with a big chunk of ice. That does sound pretty good right now. It's nice and hot out. I could go for a crisp beer. I really like an Asahi on a hot day. Nice, crisp, dry, quenching beer. Hello, Kuro. Yup, NG+.
久しいな、狼よ。
お迎えに参上いたしました。我が主。
表を上げよ。くさび丸、そなたの刀だ。
Thank you. I needed a sword.
我が忍びよ。主従の約定に従い、命を賭し、我に仕えよ。
御意。
Never thought I would have played something like this? I love FromSoft, Cuddle. You didn't know that? I did Dark Souls Fist only on stream. I do a lot of Bloodborne on stream. Love Bloodborne. I can school some people in lore, though I don't know it all. No one does, and I'm always willing to learn. We love lore discussions.
覚えておらぬのか。
はい。
いや、司祭は後にしよう。今は
御意。
堀沿いに進んだ橋の一心さん。まずは見つけた足のほら向かその音。
これを見こ。
それはあの時に。
There we go.
持っていていただきたいのです。
だが、このお守りは今まで苦難を抑え、そなたを守っていた。それを超える苦難など追ってほしくはない。だからできればこのまま持っていてくれぬか。
苦難ならば
Suffering is what I desire. So please, allow me to return it to you.
ありがとう。そなたを待ち受ける。だがその狼よ。そう信じているぞ。
Surprise. Well, it doesn't feel any different at all, does it? Nope. Same old Sekiro. Howdy, boys. How you doing? Oh. See, there's my damage from not parrying. Uh-oh. There we go, Brain. Get that parry timing down. Yay, we didn't die to the intro guy. Oh. See, me dumb too? Me just understand what you say. Oh, and me do that. You do that, yeah. No worries. You're not expected to know what I play. I was just informing you that I adore these people. In my mind, FromSoft is today's Squaresoft. Oh, I don't have the rope yet. That's my problem. Okay. When I say FromSoft is today's Squaresoft, Squaresoft was all of the care and attention into their games. They were all about attention to detail. Everything was in the right place at the right time, in the right order, to give you the feel, the experience. And their games were very thorough and flushed out and just polished. You could see the difference. You look at old Squaresoft games, and experimental at times. Yeah, they were always willing to... Oh, stop jumping. Once again, proving gravity hardest boss. But yeah, like even just looking at the pixel art of Square compared to other entities in those days. Oh, well, they made the best games in that era. Until FromSoft came along, they made what I considered to be the greatest game of all time. Which is what CarTube will be playing on Saturday. I host him, so if we're not doing the panel, which if we are doing the panel, you should be at the panel. But if we're not doing the panel, it'll be playing him playing Chrono Trigger, and that's a fantastic game. And if you don't know Chrono Trigger, you gotta check that game out. But Final Fantasy VI also in that era. Secret of Mana. You recently streamed that as well. Excellent. If I would have known, I would have been there. I love me some Chrono Trigger. Some of the greatest characters of all time. Oh, I have healing gourds and stuff. I didn't need to no-heal that boss. Okay. Gotcha. Highly must play. I'd say 4 as well is absolutely must play. 4 I like more than 5. The story in 4 is just... Yes, Parasite Eve is a favorite on the PSX due to its engine. its combat design was so unique and different. It's such a perfect blend of modern day real time with RPG menu select combat. And it played so well. I love that game gives you the choice between starting New Game Plus without any difficulty spikes and the opposite. Unlike Dark Souls, which forces you. Yeah, it lets you go around and clean up anything, but you know, it's different. Dark Souls has a strict story it adheres to behind it, and your finishing the game sort of obliterates pieces of the world and story, and they can't work around that. I mean, in Dark Souls, even your character returning to life is explained, right? Oh, disagree. Oh, that was a thrust? Cheeky. Oh. Oh, really? Well, have you done 6, 5, or 4? I would say it's probably, my opinion for liking them goes 6, 4, 5, 7. 6, 4, 5, 10, 7, 8, 9. I don't go above 10 because above 10 they're not Final Fantasy anymore. There's some strange hybrid action game with Final Fantasy names slapped on it. It's my stance on it, and I'm sticking to it. See, I would have been fine if Enix acquired the Final Fantasy IP and kept making menu turn-based Final Fantasies and used the IP to create an action side brand that they wanted to try out. But Enix never follows suit on anything, so they just murdered the entire series of games that had been beloved until that point. Went, yeah, we're never making anything of that style again. We're just gonna go off on our own way and do our own thing with it, okay? They did okay, but they're very fluffy. You can see it in their old RPGs too. When you compare old Enix games to old Square games and then look at new Square Enix games, I see a lot more Enix than Square. Sad. You as well, huh? Yeah. And I like adore, love, adore old Square. Very hard to get into an Enix game unless it's Dragon Quest. Even the newest Dragon Quest just bored me. The combat was just too simple. There was no anything to it. I haven't played any of the new Tomb Raiders. I wasn't a big fan of the old Tomb Raiders. They were good games, it's just they weren't really for me. Thank you, me too. You're welcome. Is that a finally somebody shares my opinion? Oh my god, somebody speaks logic. Boring, quick, and yet they said they had to release it in 3 games because it's too big to be 1 game. And when they said that, I went, you're remaking 1 game. What have you added to it? What have you done to it? It's not going to be the same game. It's not going to be the game anybody wants to play. You know, some people wanted to play it, but it's not the original. Everyone's like, you should play it. I don't want to pay $300 for a game. It's not a remake. Remake is the title of the game. That's the best way anybody could put it. Thank you, Car. I'm going to use that from now on. And there's Mr. Cartoo. So everybody that's here that wants to see some Chrono Trigger, which should be everyone, should go and follow him right now. And be there Saturday. The only good thing about the Tomb Raider reboot is the mental, physical torture of Lara. And that's it. Take my blood and live again. Again with the blood. Did Doggo die too? Okay. Gotta get warmed up. Although I guess I just killed Sword Saint. That's probably a decent warm-up, huh? Never played Chrono Trigger. The masterful combat system for its era, the beautiful sprites, the well-written story, the touching characters. Should I continue? The music? Oh, the music. Quite possibly the benchmark every turn-based RPG should be. Yep. Every single boss in the game has a distinct and individual mechanic of some kind. Every single one. Well, I'm a purist, so the SNES version. Really? We're just gonna keep doing that, are we? Ain't over yet, motherfucker. I'd play an emulator before I played the Steam version personally, but that's me. I didn't have to kill him, but I really, really like the combat in the game. Like, I could just charge through and not kill anything. Why? Why do I like the SNES version? Because that's what I played as a kid growing up. Seems reasonable, though. I love the eavesdrop mechanic in this. Used perfectly, too. Side quests, gathering world details, never essential. You're welcome. NG plus Charmless. First time. What are you doing? How did you know that wasn't what I wanted you to do at all? That was not what I intended for you to do at all, game. What were you thinking? Play retro graphics. Yes. Didn't they change the soundtrack? Oh no, that was the Secret of Mana one. The Secret of Mana one, they changed the soundtrack. You could swap the old soundtrack in, but they changed it to some synthy garbage from original masterpiece. They're throwing rocks at me. They are. They like to do that. Why didn't I get a kill sign there? Come get me. You hate that. I know. For one, why spend the money to ruin the soundtrack and then just don't make it the default? That's all you had to do. There he goes. Is Lowe still here? Or did he pass out? What's dude? Of course I want to know what pisses you off. Okay. Aww. Well, you know why they don't change the original one? Like some of the original songs they have in the game? Because they're still done by Nobuo. He wrote them, so as long as they use those songs in the game, they can say that it's music by Nobuo. He doesn't do the new stuff, though. Not that I've seen. Such a hype song, and they did a classical instrument to it. It's really good until it kicks in and it goes flat. That's sad. What am I doing? I'm traveling. Okay, let's just jump through now. Yep, I know the song. I like FF8. I'm one of the weird ones that loved that game. I liked it more than 7. Favorite Sublime album? 40 Ounces to Freedom, probably. But, I mean, put them all on. Just put them all on, and I'll just pack the bong, and we'll just get through them all. People like me love to play with... Oh, yeah, well, it's not really meant for us hardcore MMOers, though. Never was. You can see that in the design of all of the raids. They're all designed to be bite-sized and easy to consume and sit down and do a quick little raid and then get up and go and... Oh. Well, FF8 was great for playing with stats, so yeah. The junctioning system is a little grindy, and I can see people having an issue with that. I'm okay with grindy. I play a lot of grindy. I was an MMOer. My name in my MMO that I played was Grind, so, you know, there's that. Problem is, people didn't understand FF8, and neither did they want to. I agree. You haven't played many MMOs. There aren't really many worth playing right now. And the problem with MMOs is, like the fights that I love, I could be like, oh, you should check out this fight. It was intense and amazing. But unless you have... Oh, you have played. Too many. I see. Yeah. Way too many? I'm getting there with you. But you know what I mean, then. About recommending a... Have you played any of the Ys series? I played a couple of them, like 1 and 2, and I don't like them. It's not my thing. They're not bad games. I just give me an attack button. Just give me a damn attack button. I'm one of those. I need the attack button. Play the later games. I have Lacrimose of Dana. Bump system is horrible. I agree. And it looked interesting, but because of the bump system... You like that Bloodborne dodge? That was a Bloodborne dodge. Nope, that was bad. I'm off the edge. Oh, he didn't throw me! Excellent. Mid-late game gets rough in 1 and 2. Like, if you slightly off-center, you're dead. Yeah, you have to level like hell. It feels relaxing to play. One of your favorites. You like the bump system? I know bump system is, like, contested amongst people. Some people love it, some people hate it. Remember seeing it on Twitter 2 to 3 years ago. Yeah, I have... Oh, Twitter. I have, the bump system in UE4. Ew. The Marmite mechanic. I'm not a big fan of it. But if other people love it, other people love it. Great. Oh, that fell apart quickly. Let's just go this way. Oop. Recommend Ease Origins. You love the later game's combat, huh? I don't have a lot of time to play games, but I will keep it on my list of games to play in my spare time. But at least you have some ideas for what to submit, right? Do you think everyone in the world facing the same direction, farting at the same time, in one massive fart could shift the Earth's rotation? No. I did, on stream. We're gonna need more beans! That was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Rip your recommendation. I think it was I'm Bored that recommended it, or requested that one. You should watch our analysis of the game. We've already done the review of the game. It's on YouTube. So happy you put up with my weirdness sometimes. What do you mean your weirdness? You're one of the more normal people I know. That's sad, but it's still true. Twist! Everyone's weird in their own way, exactly. You know what normal is? Boring. That's what normal is. That's true, that's right. I try to speak truth as often as possible. I don't want to lead you guys astray. You know, if I want to teach things, I gotta speak truth. Never played this game. Is that snake an actual boss? You can kill it, but it's not like a boss fight, no. Yeah, you can kill it, but it's, like, boss fights are special events with names and health bars, and they give you a memory to increase your attack power. So bosses meet a very specific like, description in this game. And tough enemies are enemies that drop, usually prayer beads or something special. Do you have to kill it? Nope. Depends on the ending you want to get. Nobody will miss him. No, nobody will miss him either. It's fine. Okay, cool. Everyone tells me I need to play this, but I haven't even beaten Souls 1 or 2, nor have I Bloodborne. Doesn't matter, their story's nothing alike, and these games play nothing like Dark Souls 1 and 2. Nothing. Ow! In fact, people that try to play these games like Dark Souls just end up getting murdered. Because it plays so differently, and you have to play so differently. Like, the player's approach to the game is so different that you'll just die. Well, no, you're gonna die no matter which one you play. But that's part of the game. That's part of the game. Like, you watch the best people in the world play these games, and they die. And there was a great time I was in Lobos' channel, where someone tried to make fun of him for dying. Like, aren't you supposed to be a professional? He's like, what are you talking about? You're supposed to die in these games. And that's exactly what it is. You're supposed to die in these games. They're designed to kill you. The fact that people can do it without dying sometimes is just unbelievably amazing. But you're still supposed to die. The experience, the story, everything about the game is built so that if you're not dying, you're not getting the full effect of the game. Bloodborne gets difficult because it wants to create a sense of fear and stress in certain moments, and it gets your heart just pumping because of it. But it's all part of the design of the game. It's not just hard to be hard. It's hard to cause strife. Does that make sense? Like, there's so much more depth than just it's a game. Like, even the difficulty is part of the story and the writing. Even your character coming back to life in all of those games. You're not just respawning and trying it again. There's a reason in the story that it happens. Yeah, the mechanic is learning, exactly. You're supposed to You understand how the souls work? Like, when you die, you drop your souls and leave them behind? And then if you can get back to them and pick them up, you get them all back. Which means, very, very importantly, that dying once costs you nothing at all. Nothing. 0 cost to dying. Okay, so souls are your currency. It's how you level up, and it's also what you use to spend items. It's called blood echoes in Bloodborne, but they function exactly the same. Now, you carry this with you, and if you die, you drop all of it. So you can't level, you can't buy anything. You have to go and pick up what you've been collecting and carrying, or you lose it all if you die one more time. Now, the purpose of this mechanic is to make it so that if you die one time, you lose nothing. And that allows you to die and learn, and come back, and you should be able to make no mistakes in the section up to there, because it's all exactly the same every time. And you go through, just like you did before, and you get to where you died, and you don't make the same mistake again, and you overcome your challenge, and you pick up your souls, and you've lost nothing except for a little bit of time, and you've learned. And now you won't make that mistake the next time you play. And that's why you're supposed to die and run back and die and run back and die and run back to your souls. But it is, you know, it's jarring for a lot of people. I get that. Because you're so accustomed to not, like, dying is bad. You're not supposed to die in video games. That's why people get frustrated, because they think that's not supposed to happen. Damn. Hey, Talos, enjoy your lurk, buddy. My friend is currently doing Dark Souls Marathon for the first time. Right on. Damn. Oh! Oh, right, I have revives. Never mind. We good. Yeah! I've been enjoying watching his first time. Do you have a subject for next panel, or is it a secret? We did have a subject, and now I don't have a subject. And I just first tried that Charmless, so that's cool. So we were going to do the subject of last bosses. What makes a good last boss, what makes a bad last boss, some examples, a bunch of reminiscing with everybody. But it's such an awesome topic that Rage really wants to be a part of it, understandably. And he's got some family business that he's had to attend to, major family emergencies that have pulled him away, and he won't be able to make it again this weekend. So I told him I would delay that one so that we can do it the week after when he gets back. However, that means I need to figure out what to do for this one. I don't need all that. I don't need to talk to him. I don't need the rat quest. I've got the texts. Just open the shortcut. Yeah, other than that, I'm not sure. You know that there's channel points to direct a panel if you ever want to hear us actually discuss and go in depth on a topic. It's expensive because it might require us to do a couple weeks worth of homework in order to do a proper discussion on that topic, but that's absolutely in there. You're a long way from that, yeah. Because it's not just me. It's also Pseudo and Rage. So I had to make it expensive. I cleared it with them. I was like, if we're going to take requests on some of these, they're like, okay. They're good with it. But, yeah. Actually, Talos, while you're lurking, if you can hear, we would love to have you come and chat with us one of these Saturdays. I absolutely loved hearing your insight into the pixel art in the game you were playing, and I think a lot of people in the channel would be into that. Oh, I haven't rested after Gyobu. I can understand why from an academic background of game study. My mind went blank. It happens. Sometimes there's a lot in there, and sometimes there's nothing. Why it would be expensive and take long to prepare with research, yes. Pseudo is super busy at work, and I don't want to pull him away too much, because he doesn't get nearly enough spare time as it is. That was my main motivation. Screw it. This is basically a boss. Let's fight these two guys. Oh, you gotta add, do you? Please, safety! Nope, no safety. You guys gonna come right over here? Nope! Ow! Smo's naked children. Yeah, that's an accurate description of them. That is an accurate description of them. And you'll note, Chugga, that I just made fairly short work of the last boss, and now I'm dying to regular enemies. So, like I said, don't ever be afraid to die in these games. The way I think of it is, this is programmed so well. Drunk and then impatient. Yeah, you can't be impatient. Every single time you're greedy, you'll die. 100% of the time. Greed will kill you. And impatience is greed. That's what we call greed, or impatience. We call it being greedy. Trying to go too fast. Trying to get hits when you shouldn't be trying to get hits. The game isn't about dealing damage. The game is about staying alive. Damage comes... it wasn't Chugga. It was, Talos Wind. Another streamer. Does great art. Makes games as well. He's another game designer like us. But he was playing an SNES game, and as we were going through, it's like, you know, they used, I think, more white than he does. He uses more yellow, is what he was talking about, to change the effect of the fire, and they were getting like a hotter looking flame, and just little things like that that are just interesting insights. Yeah, brain farts are acceptable. Okay. That didn't work well at all. Kill the ads. Come on, kill the ads. You're not supposed to come for me. You're supposed to go for the ads. Nope. Bad. There we go. Yay! My nemesis bull. You're ahead off to bed, getting tired. I understand it's late where you are. Thanks for hanging out, Rubido. Have yourself a wonderful sleep. Oh, what? I have another memory? Oh, interesting. We keep stacking attack power? I thought we didn't. Okay. I guess we're killing Lady Butterfly again, then. Excellent. I love killing Lady Butterfly again, then. The divine grass. I love divine grass. These enemies are legit scary. Oh yeah, I have puppetry. I can use that. fun to play with puppetry sometimes. Don't have to just parry everything to death. Although that's a lot of fun too. It just is. Damn. Damn. We'll just do that. That works. I know a lot of people skip all these things, but the game's too good to skip. It just is. You got me. You got me. Oh. Oh, okay. You got me, you got me. I give. Oh, okay. That was cocky. Cocky. Get murdered. Get murdered, me. This guy's not super hard either. He's got a super easy to kill tell if you know what you're doing. Oh, okay. The hilt of his sword flashes right before he attacks. Keep getting cocky. There we go. No more cocky. Oh. Okay. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna wait till tomorrow for Genichiro, but I am gonna go open the way to Hirata Estate and stuff like that, because I want to go do Butterfly. Apparently bosses are still worth doing. Deal with this itchy ass nose. No. What don't I have? Fang Blade. Let's go for double Ichimonji, yeah. Oh, travel. Travel! There's the bell. Let's just fight some things. Ow. Yeah, that's all kinds of nope. He who fights and runs away lives to find a beneficial situation. Nope, 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 nope. Aww. Okay, I'll leave. Oh yeah, right, I have the, got some interesting stuff on there. Oh, you know what? 9:30 seems good. We've made pretty good progress. We've made pretty good progress already, and we weren't expecting to jump into Sekiro today. So I'm happy with that. And I got to fight my favorite boss in Sekiro again. So that's kind of awesome. Kind of awesome. Thank you all for hanging out tonight. Thank you all for lurking. I hope you've enjoyed. I hope to see you tomorrow when we continue Sekiro NG plus Charmless with Genichiro. Have a good night, Pseudo. Have a good night, everyone out there in viewer land. And until the next time I see you, may all your shots be headshots. And I've got some Sushi Ghost for you. Let's go raid Mr. Val. Give him some kitty spam for me, would ya?
I can dig it. I still don't know why that black dye person wouldn't let me do anything with my samurai armor. Hey, how's it going, Days? Thanks for the host, dude. Congrats on finishing Lakeview Cabin. Did you finish the like bonus scenario or whatever at the end there? Nice. The level select screen. Yeah, I hope they eventually port that to consoles, because it's a neat little game. You gotta think outside the box a little bit for some of it. first try. Because I imagine getting like the best ending for that like alien scenario is probably pretty hard. Because I imagine you have to like clean up the entire ship and or get every person to the escape pods. Yeah. Alright, you know what? Let's go here. The girl in cryo can be saved. Oh, the one that you have to like jump through hoops just to be able to control her. Yeah. I saw that part. I basically started my stream like right after you finished that thing and started the bonus episode. Yeah, 5 seats. So you probably need the 4 basic people and then her to get like the basic ending. Or best ending, I mean. Words. No problem. It's what I do. Alright. So, alright, we can either upgrade our bow. Wow, I've got a lot of supplies right now. I should probably upgrade this armor though, because I just got it and it's kind of behind everything else. This is the only thing I don't like about going to these new villages is figuring out where all the merchants are.
We're second best in the penalty kill, but you have to be intentional.
I should have like marked them better on the map.
And be smart about how you're going to attack the seams and make low plays. And watch your Blackhawks do a good job of really
make sure you bring plenty of lube for that playthrough.
I'd like to see a low play quickly to the net here. Take that puck to the net. Unfortunately, with a left-handed shot in the hole, there's no real threat as a penalty killer for a one-timer. I'd like to see an interchange in the middle of the ice right there of Kubuli and Dog. Because they don't switch, you're really not threatened or worried as a penalty killer.
We also saw in that second period, the captain, Jonathan Taves, had a couple of one-timers that he could not connect on, missing both of
I like
those
the witch's
right
hat.
Circle. All right,
that's great.
Adjustment time. What do the Hawks need to do to not only get the equalizer, but to get a victory in Game 3?
Well, let's keep in mind, you know, the Blackhawks, I think, have hit 4 posts in this
trapper.
So they're right there.
I need to know where the swordsmith is.
The intensity just a little bit.
Or the armor
and try and get some second and third opportunities. It's been a lot of one and dones with the Blackhawks inside the Edmonton zone.
Stay out of the box. I think they can beat this Edmonton Oilers team 5-on-5. They're likely not going to get another power play. Don't be waiting for a power play. Get out there, play on your toes. Play the right way, keep it simple, and you'll get your chances.
Something back there.
Huge period for the Blackhawks here coming up, trailing 3-2 as we get you ready for the third period. Pat Foley, Eddie Olczyk will have the call. We'll see you on the post-game show.
Massive increase to health. Oh my god, what is that hat? That's like a governor's hat. It's actually really cheap. Major increase. Oh my god. Now that is a fucking helmet. That's Big Boss helmet. Let's get it. And you need 750. I've got everything else, so I just need one more silk and a bunch of supplies. Man, that's pretty badass. Yosh. So this was the legendary armor that I had to get by freeing like 6 different villages and getting their key to the vault. Alright, might as well do this while I'm here.
Sakai-sama, nori o. Mina 方針を案じていますが、たまには気を休めないと。ああ、楽しんでおるようだな。
My guy's belt is freaking out. Look at that. I love that helmet.
皆討ち死に浜は血を吸って真っ赤に染まりまるで泥の沼この世の景色ではない
我らは南へ向かい日が暮れてひどい嵐で立ち往生にある村で休んでいましたが悲鳴で起きると母屋が燃えていた猛虎の仕業でした縛られてカネタへ運ばれその後は討ち死にの方がマシだ
His outfit's still flipping out.
方針の所在が分かりました
Triple A game, everybody.
はい
Yo. I still don't remember what deity that's supposed to be a statue of. Is that Azura? Azura?
酒井この戦を終えたらどうなさいますか
Welcome back to Blackhawks postseason hockey. See the Oilers with the lead, getting ready for period 3 of this all-important game 3. That sets up Friday night at 5:45. That's the puck drop for game 4. That will be an elimination game for somebody. Part of the Blackhawks tonight. And really the other night, same kind of story. The power play really hurt the Chicago team. The other night, 6 shots on goal in 8 minutes of power play time. Tonight, you've had 9 minutes of power play time, 7 shots on goal.
And I think that one power play I mentioned with the #1 unit just seemed like everybody was just kind of standing around. Look, sometimes that happens. But you get another power play opportunity. I think the mentality's got to be, look, we're going to shoot the puck, we're going to retrieve it, and we're going to come back and fire again, and then maybe those cross-seam plays will open up a little bit because, look, give Edmonton credit. They've been a terrific penalty-killing team all season long. They've made a couple of adjustments, and now Ducks get another opportunity. They got to make an adjustment as well. 5-on-5, Pat. If we have any 5-on-5 hockey, because it seems like it's been a while, like to see the Blackhawk defensemen get involved a little bit in the cycles.
Okay, Taves and McDavid gets the third period underway.
And this third period is brought to you by ChevyDriveChicago.com.
方針は暴力を嫌うとお伝えしました公平を非難しているでしょうか
Murphy, pressured by McDavid, going to ring it around, and Nugent Hopkins had that read.
I like that 99 he's got.
Then McDavid, he shot one. Oh, good save, Crawford.
That's my only gripe about this is I wish you could use different weapon types sometimes.
Hopkins was right in the blue paint there. A little goalie interference as well.
Taves looking for Kubalik.
But I get it, he's a samurai. Gotta use
back by McDavid. Well, the Hawks reorganize. Patrick Kane.
Oh shit.
Couldn't get anywhere. Draisaitl took it away, but his pass didn't work out with Yamamoto. The Hawks turn it over normal again, and finally Dahan rolled it out. Kirby Doc for Patrick Kane. Doc to Doc! Oh, what a shot block by Russell! That was a great chance by Doc. And he's had several point-blank opportunities that not once has the puck gotten to the net. A couple of times it bounced away from him. That's a shot block. Here's Keith. Now Boquist for Caggiula. He was knocked down as the pass arrived. And Keith takes over. Great Caggiula. Pounded by Yamamoto.
Caggiula filling in there with DeBrincat on in the penalty box. On that Doc Kane duo.
Now here's Neal with a shot. And Crawford might have gotten a piece of that, held in by Bear. Keith comes back up the boards and out. Well, the Oilers, Ethan Bear cleared it the other way. Races on Neal, bumped by Mata. Dooku took it away, got it to Saad. Now Nylander. Alex Nylander with a backhand shot, gloved by Koskinen holding.
We have not gotten word on Tyler Ennis, who got helped off the ice back in that second period, but here's that opportunity. There you see the contact. I don't know if Taves bumped Nugent Hopkins into Crawford or not, but there's that opportunity, Pat, you picked up on. Chris Russell just gets the toe of his skate on that opportunity from Kirby Dach. Beautiful pass there from Kaner again.
A fourth line battle on this shift as they are cleared to center, and Highmore turns them back around. Russell up the boards. Camp kept it in. Carpenter or Camp, he's checked, and well, the Oilers retrieve. Sheehan starts him up the ice. Bounced it forward. Four men work in the corner, and who's going to get it to Hahn? Picks up the loose change.
Edmonton's really only playing 5 defensemen as well, Pat. Caleb Jones has only played 6.5, 7 minutes so far to this point in the game. So down a forward and really only playing 5 1/4 defensemen so far.
Duncan keeps the long slap shot. Koskinen had a look. Rebound. Taves hit the post. No, Koskinen gave him a rebound, and Taves beat him. But Drew Iron. Back come the Oilers. McDavid's got it. Shot it. Missed the net. That'd have been a good stick Keith there. And the Hawks start away. Saad for Kubalik. Saad to the net. There's the pass. And a good defensive play by Nugent Hopkins. McDavid did not get away from Keith that time.
Great recovery there from Keith.
Yamamoto sends it back. Mata.
Good job.
Cuckoo bracing for contact. Lifted up the boards. Oilers keep it alive. Bear. Shot smothered. Mata couldn't pick it up. Athanasiou did. Cuckoo stripped him. And they work into the corner where Doc lost it. And now the Oilers trying to keep play alive. Athanasiou couldn't get it. Patrick Kane chipped it to center. Bear up the middle. And here comes Draisaitl, who stepped into the zone. Now pass never got to him from Neal. Chase on down low. Hawks able to get possession. DeBrincat surrounded as he crossed the line. Oilers on the counterattack.
Oh my God.
Kara's pass.
I really am getting tired of these hostage missions. It's like your teammate doesn't help you out at all.
Dropped it back, batting along one. Hit some.
And they die in like half a second.
Blank saved by Crawford. Now the Oilers with a long shot. That never got through the traffic. And DeHaan bothered by Kara. Calvin DeHaan has time to take a look. Moved it up the boards to Kajula clearing.
One thing I've noticed here, Pat, early in this third period, Edmonton, there's Caleb Jones out there, defenseman for Edmonton. Edmonton is not being as, physical, so to speak. Like they're just going in and pressuring more. I think they probably got the message from their coach that we just took too many dumb penalties in that second period, especially. It just seems like they're just getting in, using their legs more than their body.
Cool.
Presents itself.
I like not being able to see what I'm doing.
McDavid. Now taken by Boquist, looking for Highmore, who tapped it back the other way.
Can we do something that isn't a hostage protect mission for a while, please?
Like non-stop action here, partner, in this third period.
That's getting really overused.
Team change on the fly as Russell looks it over.
Well, he had 2 face-offs so far. One of those was the opening face-off.
Draisaitl, that's knocked down with a high stick.